What's up, Simmer Squad? It's your girl Jewell Simmer here, and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today, guys, we are doing something brand new. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing the 100 baby challenge in the Sims Freeplay. Now, this has been something in the works for the really longest while, and I just wanted to get this done and over with because I want to try it out. I want to see what it's like to do 100 babies in the game. As you know, our limit in the game, I think it's 41, I believe, overall. Like at the end of the entire, like if you reach level 55, I think you can only have like 41 sims limit, something like that. So to get 100 babies is going to be really interesting, considering the fact too that we also have other sims in the tongue. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I wanted to try it because I've always wanted to try the 100 baby challenge. And I like a challenge. I like tedious, challenging stuff to see if I can actually be successful with it. So we are going to be doing that this year. And another reason why we're doing it too, as you may or may not know, if you watch this channel, you will know that I do the Let's Play Legacy series. And the Let's Play Legacy series is actually going to be ending. So by the time this video goes up, well, we'll have like a few more episodes remaining in the Let's Play. And then that will be it. So for 2023, we're going to be doing the 100 baby challenge, and then we're going to be returning with the Let's Play Legacy for season 2. So we're giving Sal and her family and friends a little break. So let's dive straight into this. If you don't know what the 100 baby challenge is, where are you? Where have you been? If you're a simmer, come on. So basically, the objective of the 100 baby challenge is to give birth to 100 babies in as little generations as possible. In this game, I am going for 5 generations because I think like 5 generations, 20 children per generation will give the 100, and then we can have like 5 seasons. So we'll see how that goes. So basically, to get started, you need to create a female sim. I did make up some of the instructions as well too as I go through the game. I recognize that some instructions just don't fit well with the Sims Freeplay, so they have to be reinvented. So you have to create your female sim. The female sim can have any preferred appearance and trait, so you can choose any preferred appearance as well as their trait, and their trait would be the thing that they want to be when they grow up, because the game doesn't choose that for you. So you can literally randomize that trait. You can, oh, their life and dreams, you can like roll a dice for that if you want. There cannot be any other sims in a household, so of course you're gonna have to start with a single sim, and it's a female. It's gonna be a female sim in a house, and the female sim starts with 20,000 starter fund simoleons. I'm gonna explain that a little bit later as to how do you go about with 20,000 simoleons. The active household cannot be merged, so you cannot merge your active household with any other household in the game. If you have another household in the game, that is, you just can't do that, okay? Also too, you must complete the life and dreams quest. So that's the last main quest in the Sims Freeplay. So in order to play the 100 baby challenge, you must complete the last main quest in the Sims Freeplay, which is the life and dream quest, and you must be at level 26 or above. So anybody that's like level 26 or above, they would have already completed the life and dreams quest. They would have it in their queue if they haven't completed the previous quest before, but you must complete that quest. Moving on as well, the rules: each female sim can have no less than 10 babies. So you have to have 10 or more babies. All children must reach adulthood before they can move out, so you do have to go through each life stage. As you know, we have, once you complete life and dreams quest, your sim starts to age and they can get old, and so your children will be aging up into teens and then adults and things like that. So that's fun. All children must all have their grades before they can move out, so you cannot move your children out until they have all their grades. And when I say all their grades, I mean like A+. I think you have to have, I think it's like 5 out of 5 in elementary school, and then like 7 out of 7, level 7 out of 7 in high school. So they must have all their grades before they can move out. They must be A students in order to move out or to reach adulthood. All children should have one completed hobby before they can move out. So that's another thing. You have to choose a hobby for your Sims, and they must be able to complete that till I think it's the highest level in order to move out. We have the last daughter of every woman must carry on the line. I don't know why I did that, but I feel like, how would you know? Like, when your kids are older, how would you know who is the last child? Basically, when your sim reaches like elder, then you know that that last girl is going to be the heir to carry on. So you never really know when it's going to be the end. It's kind of like a mysterious thing. So the last daughter, everyone must carry on the line. Twins, triplets, and quadruplets are allowed. More than one baby being born is also allowed. The player must roll a dice to determine the amount of kids to be born. So you must roll that dice. So you can get 1, 2, 3, up to 6 kids. So you can roll that dice. You can use like Google. There's like a dice to roll on Google. You can use a regular dice, but you must roll a dice in order to determine how many kids to be born. For every life stage, a party must be thrown in that Sim's honor. So every single time your Sim's age is up or they get a birthday, you have to throw a party in their honor, even if it's a make-believe thing. Each new matriarch or the female Sim is allowed to marry only once, and she's also allowed to get divorced. So you can only marry once in this game. She is not allowed to cheat at any time during her marriage, so no stepping out on her marriage mate. You cannot choose the gender of the babies, random genders only, and the way you're gonna do that is basically when you click have a baby, and it takes like 12 seconds. When it pops into the game, whatever gender that you see is the gender that you're gonna keep. So you cannot choose a gender, and your female Sim, the matriarch, cannot have a job. The matriarch can leave the house, but she must bring all her children with her. So if you have a bunch of children, I think you're only allowed to have, I think it's 5 kids you're allowed to have, but you have to bring everyone with you when you're leaving. If the player manages to not get a girl, then you have failed the game and failed the challenge. Basically, I don't know how you would ever play a game and not get a girl, but if that does happen, that is a fail of the challenge. Because it takes literally forever to do tasks, you are allowed to use money to speed up actions, because we don't want to be sitting down there eating for 30 minutes, okay? So you could speed up in that respect. Keep track of money for household on paper, since funds are not household funds but overall funds, and this is where your 20,000 starter fund comes in. So basically you are going to take out 20,000 out of the overall funds, and that's what you're going to use for your Sims, and you have to keep track of it. It may take a while, it may be a little bit harder and tedious, but that's all part of the game. Also too, the challenge ends when the 100 child turns adult. So it's not when the 100 child is born, but it's when the 100 turns an adult, which means that you have to carry that child straight through all the life stages, do all the birthday parties, make sure they are A+ student so that they can move out, and then you can end your challenge. Adopted children are not negligible towards the baby count. So if you choose to adopt a baby, that doesn't count as, a child. So you can't do that. Adults can be moved out of the house to make more room for children. So once your children reach adult stage, you can literally move them out. You can press the X on them and they can literally move out of the town. Elders cannot produce children. That's the oldest, that's the youngest. The youngest daughter is the one who will be taking over, which means that your youngest child has to grow up. It's gonna be interesting to see how to play this game. Heirs and generations. A new generation should start every 20 children. So every 20 children, you should have a new generation, which means that you can only build a new house for a new generation. So basically, at the end of the entire challenge, you should have about 5 houses, 5 generations and 5 houses built if you choose to do that. And you should have 5 generations at the end of this game. And that's basically everything for the challenge. I am very excited to play the challenge in the coming of 2023 because I've always wanted to do the challenge and I can't wait to get it started. If you yourself want to play the challenge along with me and you know you're interested in it as well, you can head across to the link in the description. I'm gonna post it there so that you can get like a screenshot or like, you know, a download version of the entire rules and everything. If you think that there is something missing or you think that we should add something to the challenge, please do put it in the comment section because I love to hear the suggestions when it comes to these challenges. And of course, if you are interested in just following the entire journey, then of course you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comment section that you're interested in seeing how this challenge plays off. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait. I'm going to be building or renovating the first house that I need for this challenge, and then we're going to get started with it probably in January. I'm not promising anything, but hopefully in January we're going to have the first 100 baby challenge episode. So thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy simming!
You cannot stop my drive, I command it. I just wanna make it right. I always put up a fight. I will never lose my sight. I know I need